Should you summon on the Dragon Ball Heroes banner? Yes, but also no. I recommend spending no more than 150 to 200 stones on this banner. This is a tricky time for Dokkan, especially for JP Dokkan, as we've got the New Year's celebration coming up, and then pretty much immediately after that in February, we've got the 5-year anniversary. It's important to save your stones for that, and while I think this banner is really great in the mechanics, you know, you've got guaranteed featured, all that good stuff, the units themselves will not be as good as you'll find on the upcoming banners. Plus, with guaranteed featured, your stones do also go further on this banner, so I think that you can get away with spending less. Anyways, my name is Waffles the Asian Yenber, and welcome to Should You Summon, the series where we take a good look at the new Dokkan banners, analyze the units, and I tell you whether or not I think it's a good idea to spend your stones. And there's a lot of new units to talk about today, so we're going to keep things really short and sweet. Now, Cumber here has great utility and he tanks pretty decently. If you get hit by an attack, you have a 40% chance to stun all super type enemies, which makes him a fantastic option for Super Battle Roads, wherever he fits. Then you've got Superfu over here, who's the 130% Dragon Ball Hero leader, who seals and works great on a Time Travelers team or on a Dragon Ball Heroes team, since pretty much all the Dragon Ball Heroes also count as Time Travelers. If you have at least 4 Time Traveler allies on your team, it gives him a 40% dodge chance for normal and super attacks. Then Golden Cooler over here stacks his attack infinitely, gives allies Ki +2 and 20% attack and defense, and he can also launch an additional if you have at least 3 other Dragon Ball Heroes units on the team. And he's also Golden Cooler, which is cool as all heck. Then Vejenks, which I'm gonna definitely say wrong, Gohanks and Xeno Gotenks are all okay, but they're not great. They also don't have Dokkan Awakenings yet, so they really might get better in the future, but right now they're kind of just okay. Vejenks here, he's got defense stacking, he's got up to a 35% crit chance, it kind of stacks. Gohanks over here, he seals, and Xeno Gotenks, god, I'm going to keep messing that up. And Xeno Gotenks pairs well with the other two because he lowers attack and defense on Super, which will activate the second half of Vejenks and Gohanks' passives. Then you've got SS3 Goku, who is really very good. He's a great tank, he's got a 50% chance to stun on super attack, and he also pairs well with LR SS3 Goku, and he works great when paired with other Dragon Ball Heroes units. SS3 Vegeta is kind of similar, he's also great, he gets crit chance when paired with other DB Heroes units. This one, Goku gets damage reduction, Vegeta gets crit chance. And finally, we have the infamous Supreme Kai of Time, who is, and I'm being completely serious here, one of, if not the best unit on this banner. She is an absolutely incredible support on any of the teams that she fits, so that's Potara, Realm of Gods, Time Travelers, and Dragon Ball Heroes. She gives all allies 3 Ki, 30% attack and defense, and 12% crit chance. Then, she also has a 70% chance each turn to give allies an additional 12% attack and defense for the turn. On top of that, she also seals on Super, and if you have to pick one unit out of this entire banner to go for, I think she's definitely one of the best options. So, all in all, I think that Cumber, if we can go over to Cumber, there we go, Cumber, Superfu, Golden Cooler, SS3 Goku, SS3 Vegeta, and Supreme Kai of Time are all great units to have. Then when we go to talk about the math, it's going to be a little bit different because the Heroes banner functions differently than standard banners. Instead of the last slot being a guaranteed SSR, being general pool or featured SSR, it is actually guaranteed featured. As we look at this list here, it's only the featured units, basically. You also have 9 featured units, which is more than normal, but only 15 unfeatured units. This banner is entirely just Heroes units. And normally, when we look at the chance up here, normally the chance to get a featured SSR is 5% in the first 9 slots, and the unfeatured is also 5%. But on the Heroes banner, featured SSRs are 7% and unfeatured are 3%. So that makes it very easy to get good featured units. In fact, if we want just one of those 6 good units, that is a 78% chance per multis. At 2 multi, it's 95%. At 3, it's 99% chance to get any one of those at least once. That's why, while I recommend summoning on this banner, I also caution restraint. Don't spend all your stones on this banner, and be aware that it's really easy to get at least one good unit. but it's going to be a lot more difficult to get all of them, and after a certain point, it's just not going to be worth it to summon anymore. Now, am I summoning? Yes. I really want Golden Cooler for my SDR Cooler team and Supreme Kai of Time for my Patara and Realm of Gods teams. I have a decent amount of stones saved up, you can see over there, so I'm actually budgeting a little bit more than I would recommend. I'm going to be going 400 stones max, and I definitely do not recommend following my example, because as soon as I get both of those 2 units, I'm out. If I hit 400 stones, I'm out. I'm definitely think stick to the 150 to 200 if you don't have a bunch of stones saved up like I do. Now, while I think that the other units are definitely great, I know that those 2, the Golden Cooler and the Supreme Kai of Time, they're the ones I'm actually going to be using, so I'm going to make sure that I'm targeting those 2, and if we get some others on the way, that would be great. And I'm actually going to be recording those summons right after I finish this video, so I'll have it going up tomorrow, so the day after you're watching this at the same time. I also want to quickly address that I know that I never posted my Zamasu summons and my Trunks summons. Pokemon Sword and Shield came out and it threw off my entire planned upload schedule, so the Zamasu and Trunks summons are going to be going up Sunday afternoon for most of you guys, Monday morning for me. All that being said, my name is Waffles the Asian Yenber, and I hope you have a good day, good week, good life, and subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future. Goodbye!